Hi, this is Dr. Earl with Activz. Today we're going to talk about what makes Linq different from other butyric acid sources and why it's the preferred source. So to get us started, first we need to talk about supplements. We need to talk about sourcing. We need to talk about bioavailability. Yeah, say that 3 times fast. And then we need to talk about being able to be palatable or tolerated. So first, sourcing. Sourcing can be very tricky sometimes. Obviously, we want to be as close to nature as possible because the closer we are to nature, the more readily our bodies use that product. Well, butyric acid can be a little tricky. Sometimes the natural sources really aren't that readily available. Let me give you an example. Have you smelled rotten milk or milk that's starting to go bad or frankly completely gone? Diarrhea, how about vomit? Wonderful smelling items for sure. Well, what you're smelling, at least in part, is butyric acid. So imagine taking those sources and sticking them into a supplement. Sounds good to me. Sign me up. So that really isn't an option as far as sourcing butyric acid. The other thing is butyric acid can be fragile. It's only 4 molecules big. It's a short chain fatty acid. So it really can be a little fragile and delicate to extract from nature. Sometimes when we say, is it naturally sourced, and look back at how it's made, my goodness, some of the chemicals that are used, be that MSG or some of the other harsh chemicals, really do more damage and cause more issues than just getting it from a different source. So with that in mind, and the fact that it's a very simple molecule, using and getting it from a natural source can be difficult, at least in regards to getting it into supplement form. So to summarize sourcing, again, if it's available in a natural form, if it is readily bioavailable, if it is something that we can get in high enough quantities to really make it useful to your body, absolutely, that's where we go. Well, butyric acid does not meet any of those criteria. So we have to use a synthetic source. But remember, it's 4 molecules big. It's really hard to screw that up. The next thing we really want to pay attention to in regards to supplementation is bioavailability. Now, that's a big word that basically means how readily useful is it to the body? Is it absorbed, and can the body use it? So again, sometimes natural sources have their byproducts or other chemicals that have to be used to purify that. Or they complicate the delivery system to the point that it really doesn't become useful to the body. So bioavailability is very important. The last thing is palatable. Certainly if you're looking at a supplement and it smells like rotten milk, diarrhea, and or vomit, the likelihood that you're going to go back day after day and take that supplement is really, really low. So making it something that your body can use, making it something that you will use, and making sure that it comes from a source that is clean and pure is absolutely vital when you're looking for supplementation. So we've talked about some basics as far as supplementation and why addressing those issues is very important. Let's now talk specifically about Linq and why Activz uses Linq in the way that it does. So the first thing is there's a patented delivery process. What we're able to do is not only make Linq in a way that's very pure, very bioavailable, and very clean, but then we're able to package it into a delivery system that has high availability to the body and can actually be delivered to the body in different locations. So this increases the other key important components of your body being able to use it where it needs to go. That's critical. Otherwise, it gets used in places that we may not want it to be. So because of its patented delivery system, Linq is above and beyond any other product that is out there. The second component is the prebiotics. Prebiotics, fiber if you will, feed your own microbiome. They feed the bacteria within your body that actually make additional butyric acid. Well, why is that important? Well, certainly supplementing because we're deficient is one thing, but then stimulating and maintaining the body's ability to continue to make butyric acid means that we're not overlooking that very important part of your health and the connection that has to happen, the symbiosis. And really that's part of the reason why this is called Linq. Not only does it link your microbiome together, but we're also linking the different components of your body, be that your GI system, the immune system, your blood vessels, and your nerve tissue. Again, connectivity is where it's at as far as creating health. So why would you consider adding Linq to your diet and to your supplement profile? Well, we've talked about sourcing, we've talked about bioavailability, we've talked about patented delivery systems. The other thing that we have to understand is because of today's diet, the American diet, because of antibiotics, because of other things that are going on in and around us, we're messed up inside. So some of these key components, things that protect our gut from other chemicals and so forth, breaking through that shouldn't be inside of our bodies, the food sources for those bacteria, our microbiome, are in short supply. It really is an all-out war against connectivity of the body and our microbiome. So we need to do something to bring that all back together. Well, hello Linq. Basically, that's what we're able to do. Because we provide a very healthy food source and a foundational food source for those key components of your body, they're able to start talking together, connecting, and really doing what they're supposed to do. And add to that the fact that, again, we are choosing to include feeding your natural supply and source of butyric acid. That's key. And so it creates a connection across the board. It establishes the connection because of damage that's been done, and it keeps the connection going through the natural processes that your body, the miracle, has set up. So in summary, why Linq over other products? There's a lot of competition out there, but we've talked about the importance. Sourcing, bioavailability, and making sure that it's palatable. We've combined with world-class formulators to make sure our product doesn't smell, gets into your body and does what it should, which is, again, creating this amazing powerful connection, not only between your microbiome, but through those different key components of your body. That makes Linq different. And to sound a little bit, frankly, auspicious, it's better. And we planned it that way. And we want it to be that way because we care about making sure to give the best products to you. So Linq is where it's at.